Let's speak about Lordstown Motors, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And Lordstown Motors just released their business updates. And wow, a lot, and I mean a lot of juicy information. So my friends, this really is what we're going to be speaking about today. And there is genuinely so much juice in here. There is some really important updates on everything Lordstown Motors. Production, prototype, supply chain, employees, everything, and a van. There's loads of information. So this is what we're going to go through. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the matters. And of course we will go through the price chart as well. Honestly, surprising moves, but I think this is largely down to what's going on in the overall market right now. I think everybody knows what's happening in Wall Street bets. I made a full video on that earlier. But that is having an effect on the entirety of the market, let's be honest. So price action is very difficult to predict right now, but I am still going to do my best to let you guys know what I think. So right before we do get into the video, before we cover this juicy article, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? It really helps me out, guys. Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think about this news. And please, my friend, if you're indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button. We just broke 85,000. We're trying to get to that 100,000 mark. Also, if you are interested in joining my private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, my friends. In there you get access to all of my buy and sell alerts, over 50 private channels. Join a community of over 2,300 investors. And also, if you are interested in getting 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description. I know there's a lot of drama between Webull, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Schwab, every broker right now. But that option is there if you're interested. So let's just get straight into this business update, because this is some huge news inside of here. So Steve Barnes says, we are hard at work in the factory, preparing to begin beta builds in the coming weeks, my friends. With this step on the horizon, we remain on track to meet our September start of production timeline, while continuing to see indicators of strong demand for an all-wheel drive, full-size electric pickup truck with 250 miles of range from commercial, government and military fleets. All things that we already know. They have over 100,000 pre-orders. It's been juicy for this company for the longest time now. So notable developments, okay? The first and potentially most important one. Lordstown Motors has initiated the metal stamping and welding for the first 57 Endurance beta prototypes of the Endurance and expects to complete the first beta vehicle on schedule in March. Very important to understand this, because it means and reaffirms that we're still on track to begin actual production starting September. So the beta series prototype will be used for crash, engineering and validation testing. The company also expects some of these vehicles may be sent to some initial customers for their feedback. The Lordstown Endurance has already achieved a 5-star crash test rating via software crash simulation. So awesome. That is one update you really have to love to see as an investor. I mean, all of those beta types, boom, get in. I'm very excited about this one. Now, Lordstown Motors has added to its long-term, high-quality battery cell supply chain. So Lordstown Motors recently signed a multi-year supplier agreement with LG Energy Solution, a global leader in battery cell technology, broadening Lordstown Motors' high-quality, diverse battery cell supply chain that will power the Endurance for years to come. Now, this is another very exciting one, okay? Workhorse kind of showing us to an extent that it's important to have multiple, battery people that you work with on your supply chain. Especially as you plan to grow and as you plan to produce more vehicles. It's important to have numerous options out there. So to see something like this again, it's a very positive sign that we can expect things to go well for Lordstown Motors this year. And we all know that the latter quarter of this year in particular is going to be very pivotal for the future of Lordstown Motors when they really do start production. Evaluation of the first Camping World / Lordstown Endurance service centres continue. Awesome. So in addition to Lordstown Motors' own service centres, such as the newly opened facility in Irvine, California, the company is continuing its review of plans to utilise Camping World's extensive footprint and service expertise to ensure nationwide service coverage for all Lordstown vehicles. So again, it's fantastic, and it makes your vehicles more accessible to every potential customer, whether it is your everyday person, government, military, whoever it is. Something like this is always a positive catalyst. The Lordstown Motors electric van. The electric van is in development with plans to be unveiled in June. Okay, in June. And production started in the second half of 2020. So this is something, if you're not aware, I did interview Steve Barnes on this channel before, a good few months back, okay? And this is something we did speak about a little bit. But wow, this is exciting. Based on the Endurance platform, the van will utilize hub motors to achieve all-wheel drive and low ground clearance and have a class-leading range. An initial use case of the van will be as the world's first production all-electric RV, produced in partnership with Camping World. The van will be priced competitively with comparable internal combustion based vans, and that's exactly what we saw them do with their Endurance pickup truck. This one here is very exciting. We did obviously see it coming, but yeah, you absolutely love to see it. You love to get the updates that's going to be unveiled in June, and production should be starting the second half of 2020. So if we do see the Endurance start production in September of this year, we can, you know, pretty much assume that this is going to end up being true. Lordstown Motors has been added to the United States General Service Administration listing. Good. The first step towards being able to sell to government fleets. This is something we've spoken about on the channel so many times. Lordstown Motors is obviously targeting fleets. That's its target market. If you can get government fleet contracts, you are in a very good position. With this step complete, the company has started this outreach to state and local government entities, including the US military. The company believes these markets represent a significant opportunity for the Endurance and follow-on products. Now here is an update I'm happy to see. Construction continues on an 800,000 square foot propulsion renovation at Lordstown Motors' 6.2 million square foot Ohio headquarters. So completion of the first stage of the previously announced facility, which will house production lines for advanced battery packs and hub motors, is expected in time for the planned start of production of the Endurance in 2021. When completed, Lordstown Motors expects the facility to be one of the largest of its kind in the United States. And again, this is something I spoke about with Steve Burns in the past. He wants to do absolutely everything in-house, and he wants to take advantage of their huge factory. So getting an update like that is awesome to see. And again, it just goes to show that, you know, they're putting their money where their mouth is. They've been saying a lot of things for a long time, but they really are keeping up with the targets they've set themselves. Lordstown Motors currently has 343 full-time employees, including 171 at its Ohio headquarters, 131 engineers at the Satellite Research and Development Center in Farmington Hills, Michigan, 18 remote workers, and 23 at the Service Center in Irvine, California. The company expects, okay, this is important, to increase its internal headcount to upwards of 1,000 individuals by the end of 2021. That is a lot of hiring, and we all know that hiring essentially means growth. You don't hire unless you need more people working for you. I genuinely think this is absolutely fantastic. Everything that came out of this business update, I love. It's all beautiful. It's all filling me as an investor with confidence. Now what you will see is that nothing really happened based off the back of this news. In fact, we had a red day, my friends, which I think is absolute insanity. Why do I think this is? Well, a lot of the market's seeing red right now. And again, it is genuinely largely due to people selling off a lot of their long positions in order to jump into GME, AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia, etc, etc. I do think that eventually that money is going to come pooling back into, you know, the longer term investments. We didn't see a big pullback. I mean, there was some much more big red movers in the market yesterday in particular. But again, guys, I've been saying it for a long time. I think Lordstown Motors is very undervalued, especially when we were down in the 23s. I was just saying it doesn't make sense. And we went on a huge run up, but then straight away we came back down. I still don't think anything here makes sense. I think Lordstown Motors deserves to be at a much higher price. What I will point out is that we did come yesterday and bounce off an area of support I previously had drawn out, which was 24.17. But the thing was, it was previously an area of resistance. Now it looks like we may have turned it into a support. So that is very nice if we can stay up above that 24-ish mark. It would represent, in my opinion, some more potential upside. But we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, the market's very, very unpredictable right now with everything that's going on in the world. So I'm not really trying to predict anything too short term, but long term I still absolutely love this company, and things have only gotten better and better and better for them after this here. So that really is the biggest update. I mean, fundamentally this company just keeps getting better and better and better. What I really love to see is that, you know, they're sticking to their word. They're saying that they're going to do things and they're doing it. They're not pushing it back further and further and further constantly. They are keeping up with the goals they're setting for themselves. Again, price action wise, we're at 25.32 right now. I mean, it's not bad, but I still think that they deserve to be considerably, and I mean truly considerably higher. And I reckon when we start seeing these prototypes in March, that's when we're going to start seeing a very nice upwards move. But anyway, my friends, that was my update on Lordstown Motors. If you watched all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friends, subscribe if you're new around here. If you are interested in joining that private Discord group, it is the first link in the description, but again, maybe wait till the first because they charge on the first. And if you're interested in signing up to Weeble and getting those 4 free stocks, that's the second link, my friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.